Sea view, good schools, MRT at doorstep, resort living for your family. That's what Vela Bay is all about.
Why then, when you look at the project 2007 PSF for Bayshore in District 16, straight away you will think that this project, is it worth it or not?
Okay, that's exactly what we thought too, until we found out that some sea view units on the Mayor Road are at $3,500 per square foot. Vela Bay is $800 per square foot cheaper, same sea view.
So in fact, if you share in this manner, this project is no more expensive. That's the whole story today we want to share.
We just got the early info on Vela Bay, site plan, building design, price range. Full unit details are not out yet, but honestly, this is what we actually gotten a bit of excitement right now.
So today we will break it down, master plan, site plan and pricing, and whether this is the first mover story, is it real or not.
Okay, I'm Ruth.
I'm Dick.
Okay, we are Ruth Lead Property, so we help upgrading families make the right property move confidently and smoothly. Like and share and subscribe. Let's get into it right now. Okay, so let's look at the master plan. Vela Bay sits right beside the Bayshore MRT station on the Thomson East Coast Line. This station already operated since June 2024. So for the family, there's no more waiting for the MRT station.
So, and you look around this project, opposite is Bayshore Vista BTO. Bayshore Palm BTO is coming up soon. There's a linear park in between them. Temasek Secondary School is already there, and a new primary school is being announced soon. So for upgrading family, schools are basically right at your doorstep.
The township also extends all the way to Bedok South, where the integrated transport hub is coming. So you can actually lump the Bayshore and the Bedok South together as one big transformation. So now, why the government is doing all this? If you look at the Thomson East Coast Line, they have been going down one line, one station at a time. Tanjong Katong first, you have Tembusu Grand, Continuum, Emerald at Katong. Then they go down to Katong Park. You will have Mayor Blue, Mayor Mansion, and one Mayor. Then coming to Tanjong Ru, already more than 11,000 BTO units announced.
So with Tanjong Katong, Katong Park and Tanjong Ru all done, what's next? Marine Parade is already very dense. No more space to make room for new family who want to stay in the east. So you ask yourself, the next station is where? Bayshore and Siglap. That's what exactly why we see Bayshore Township is happening right now. The government planned this, they're building it, and this project is right, or is the first private condo right in the middle of it. Okay, now let me share with you some of the background in Bayshore. Those staying in Costa del Sol, you remember you enjoy a lot of green and a lot of peaceful on that side, used to be lah. But in the year 2022, 3 years ago, a news came up that a forest is going to re-damage. The size is around 43 football field, and people very angry, make petition, a lot of noise.
But actually, Bayshore is built on the reclaimed land, and the reclamation started since 1966 and completed in 1985. Always planned for housing since day one. And the government kept the linear park and the Bayshore Central Park within the area. So the greenery breathing space for the family is actually still there. Okay, so let's look at the site plan. From what we have so far, the development has 2 blocks arranged in a V shape. And the whole entire reason for the V shape is to get as many units facing the sea as possible, because that's whole thing about Bayshore, the sea.
And I've seen the artist's impression is very attractive and very nice, and very much in line with the East Coast park feel. Very modern, very clean, because when you build along this Costa line, you need government approval for the design. So everything along this ECP, we need to have a same consistent look.
The development is SingHaiyi. It's the same team behind the Park Clementis. And if you know the Park Clementis, you know that their style already. It's more on the resort living. So facilities that flow right from the pool to the East Coast Park and to the sea. For your family, you just imagine your kids run from the pool straight to the park. That's the lifestyle here.
There's still a tennis court inside this development too. Good for long-term value. In terms of view, this V-shape means most of the unit can face the sea. Some unit on the right-hand side, you are able to see some Marina Bay Sand and Singapore Flyer. On the other side, face the low-rise landed.
So depending on which unit you pick, very different experience. So we cover that in details once we have more information when we have it. But now, 78% sea views, 17% low-rise landed views, 5% pool views. Developer really make sure almost every family gets that sea view. Okay, so for the pricing for Vela Bay, it's expected to launch around 2007 to 2009 per square foot. And straight away, people will say, wow, Bayshore, D16 land, how come more expensive than D15 Emerald at Katong? That was 2640 per square foot on average. And that's the thing, the government sold Tanjong Katong first because they already new, people will be willing to pay 2,500 to 3,000 per square foot there. And for the mayor, it's about 3,000 to 3,500 per square foot. People also pay. So those areas got developed first. Now it's Bayshore's turn.
That's why people are comparing the wrong thing. Emerald Katong, Tembusu Grand, nice project, but this project has no sea view. Vela Bay is the first front line, direct sea view. So if you want to compare apple to apple, you need to compare properly. You need to compare with Mayor Road Sea View Unit, Mayor Blue, Mayor Mansion. Those are around 3,500 in today's market. This project, we are having an 800 PSF cheaper. So for family that is looking at Bayshore side, we have an 800 buffer.
Yes, for Mayor Blue, Mayor Mansion, some more, they are not GFA harmonized. So you add another 7%. You're effectively looking at 3,007 to 3,008 per square foot for those. The real gap is even wider than 800 per square foot. So now, can we look back which are the similar township and see if such a story has happened before? Because actually, we have seen this exact thing played 2 times. Okay, so we look back at the similar townships and see if the story ever happened before. Let's talk about Bidadari first. It is the Woodley MRT opened in 2011. Bidadari Estate announced in 2013. New township, new families moved in. And the first condo over there is Park Colonial, launched in 2018 to 2019 at 1,007 to 1,008 per square foot. And back then, people also say the same thing. Wow, Woodley, a bit ulu there. Pricing too high for the era. Sounds familiar to you?
Correct. Exactly the same feeling right now in Bayshore today. Look what happened. 4-bedroom Park Colonial bought at 1,738 PSF, resale 2,468 PSF. Profit $1 million. Just like 3-bedroom, make around 800 to 900 on average. So being the first condo in a new township, this is your advantage.
Then Beauty World, Upper Bukit Timah. Same story. Government planned it since 2006. Daintree residences launched at 1,600 to 1,007 per square foot. Then people also say, Bukit Timah, Upper Bukit Timah, cousin of Bukit Timah? Wow, so expensive, not so atas leh. But early buyers of 4-bedrooms still made about 700k. For 3 bedrooms, 450 to 500k. And for reserve residences, the integrated hub one, last resale unit was sold at 2,656 per square foot, highest ever at 3,154 per square foot.
And one more interesting part, Beauty World for sea view, just greenery. Bayshore got sea view on top of this everything else. But if Beauty World family can make this kind of profit, what do you think sea view add on top your family here?
And one most similar to Vela Bay is Seaside Residences, Siglap, just one station away. Seaview Stack bought at 1,007 to 1,008 per square foot in 2017. Resale 2,435 per square foot to 2,539 per square foot.
Profit 1.1 to 1.3 million. Seaview whole value every single time is no luck, it's just a pattern. And this project is sitting right in the middle in this kind of same pattern.
So after everything we shared today, is Vela Bay worth for your family?
For us, Vela Bay is definitely a yes. But with your eyes open, this is a new township. Bayshore is still growing. If you need to sell within 4 years, this project might not be suitable for you. You need to hold for a while for the whole ecosystem to come together here.
But if you're an upgrading family looking for that sea view home in the east side, this one you may consider to have a look, because first, it's the first condo in a government planned township, $800 per square foot cheaper than the Mayor Road Sea View units. SingHaiyi with a proven track record, MRT already running, and the government is literally building the future buyer pull through the BTOs for you.
And some die-hard fan in the East Coast fan will say, but the true East Coast is Amber Park lah, Mayor Road lah. Here is not the true East Coast. But I tell you lah, just like Upper Bukit Timah, second cousin of Bukit Timah. Look now how it turned out. It's time that you open up your mind. Everywhere in Singapore has its value. Bayshore is just the next chapter.
BVIP preview is coming up very soon, and that's where you will get a queue to enter the show flat first. If you think that this is not suitable for you when you go in, just move away. No harm done. Rather than you tell us, I would have gone there 6 months later from the launch day. The price may have already gone up by then.
So if you want us to sit down with you, go through the number with you for your specific situation, like your budget, your current home, your timeline, just drop us a message. We can have a one-to-one review, no pressure. We help upgrading family figure out the right move. The link is in the description. You can just DM us directly.
We will be doing a full in-depth video once the full unit details and exact price list are out. So subscribe so that you will not miss it.
And if this video helped you to see this project differently, share with your friend or your family member who is thinking about upgrading. This might help them to make a better decision.
Okay, we see you next month. Bye.